Man, I cannot believe that we are getting a fairy tale game that is releasing between now and next week. Like, I can't even remember the last time we had an actual good fairy tale game on the platform. Like, if you go into Roblox and search up fairy tale, like, you're not gonna see any good games at all. So it's crazy to me that we are actually getting a fairy tale game. Now, the game I am talking about is called Fairy Tale Re, and today we are just gonna be reacting to like the game sneak peeks and just see what the devs have been cooking up, because Loki, I want to see what is coming onto the platform as a fairy tale game for myself, so that I know if I'm gonna play it or not. So if you're new, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get into this reaction. I ain't gonna lie, I actually did not know that this game was releasing until this week. Okay, I got hit up by one of the staffs telling me that their game is releasing, that I should react to it, and I was like, really? An actual fairy tale game is releasing? And then I remembered that, oh, Missouri did drop a video on this game. So I was like, man, how did I forget about this game? So let's just dive into the sneak peeks. Okay, I'm seeing that there's not much sneaks on the game, but we're just gonna react to it either way. Okay, I'm guessing this is some of the weapons that's gonna be on the game. All right, it's gonna be katanas. That's cool. I want to see combat. Let's look for some combat clips, because that's the one that's actually gonna make me excited right now. Oh wait, no, this is not combat. It's not combat. It's not combat. Okay, the maps are kind of looking nice. I just hope you're gonna be able to see here, bro, because that looks like it's gonna be hard to look around or see anything at all. But we ain't worry about that right now. Okay, is this gonna be a boss, or is this gonna be it doesn't say anything. They didn't write anything on top. I'm guessing it's gonna be a boss or something. I don't know, but we're looking for fights. We're looking for combat. That's what I want to see. Okay, nice map. I'm guessing this is gonna be one of the villages in the map. It's what it's looking like to me. Maybe where you're gonna take quests and stuff like that. Okay, we got some combat. Let's look at this. Oh, this is looking like some. Okay, I'm hearing that deep vocal sound. Y'all hear that deep vocal sound, bro? Y'all hear that deep vocal sound? Hello. This kind of gives me flashbacks of the well, what do they even call them when deep voking? Okay, that's actually solid. That's a good fight. I ain't gonna lie, that looks good. I'm guessing that's gonna be one of the NPCs or the bosses you're gonna be fighting. That's looking nice. Oh, combat. We got some combat right here. Hold on, let me put it back. Bro, what in the rail seas am I looking at? Oh no, it's not rail seas, it's Holy War X. Oh, no, I'm tripping. It's Holy War X, bro. What in the Holy War X am I looking at, bro? They added they copied Holy War X. Is that what we doing now? Everybody trying to add that Holy War X type combat. I mean, if they added that would be nice. I ain't hating. I'm not hating. If you want to copy something that's good, copy. But I ain't hating. Just make sure that it's clean. That's all I gotta say. Just make sure that it's clean. When I'm doing it, I want it to be clean and not too much bugs and stuff like that. But that's nice. That's nice. I don't hate that. Okay, so that's just a boss intro. All right. Is that gonna be one of the main bosses, devs? If you're watching this, is that gonna be one of the main bosses? Because that's the only NPC I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing any other NPC apart from the other model of the dragon thingy. This one, I'm not really seeing any other one, but I'm guessing that's probably gonna be one of the main ones. All right, saying ain't sneaked anything in there. What's this? Okay, there's nothing going on here. Oh, this is an ability from this character. I don't know what character this is. If you guys know what character this is, just tell me. I stopped watching Fairy Tail halfway. It started getting so boring for me, so I just couldn't keep watching. So if you guys know which character this is, just tell me in the comments down below. Alright, y'all, so I had to make sure I muted all the videos just so we don't get any copyright for this video. Okay, so let's look at this clip real quick. This is a combat, by the way. Okay, I'm waiting for that combat. Bro, honestly, look, let me just say, I know I said it before, I cannot remember any of the abilities from Fairy Tail. So guys, if you're seeing anything that you remember that's like related to Fairy Tail, put it down in the comments, you know, because it's been a minute. Okay, like I haven't watched Fairy Tail in like 3 years now or 4 years. Oh no. Yeah, let's just make sure this video is muted real quick, because we don't want any. Okay, what do we got here? M1s. Looks like the combat is gonna be pretty fast-paced, and I don't mean fast-paced in like a bad way. I mean fast-paced in like a good way. Like it looks like very arcadey, you know. But what I just want to do is like, is it gonna be parry-based? That's what I want to know. I'm not seeing anything that looks like parrying. Okay, it says right here in PD. Does that mean this is like a permadeath event? Oh god, don't tell me it's gonna have permadeath, bro. Like, come on, bro. We got permadeath every single time, bro. Like every single game coming out, permadeath. I hope that's not permadeath. I don't wanna jump into conclusions, but I hope that's not permadeath. I mean, PD doesn't say anything else other than permadeath, but we're just gonna leave it at that. All right. So I'm seeing the health bar, I'm seeing the energy bar. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this bar is right here. All right, if you're a dev or a tester for the game and you know what this bar is right here and what this is, let's put it down in the comments. Okay, but if there is parrying, then if there's parry in the game, if there's parrying in the game, then it's gonna be pretty understandable what this bar is right here. Okay, but I haven't seen any parrying. I don't know, maybe it's because the other guy is just smoking the other dude so hard I can't see nothing. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna cut off the music right there because I don't want to hear any music. Does it have any music? Okay, it doesn't have any music. Alright, we can have it on. We can hear what they're saying. Again, if y'all know what abilities that they're using right here, or any abilities that's related to Fairy Tail, put it down in the comments, okay?
My boy does some big boy damage and I have no HP. Forgot about that.
Looks like there's a lot of really good movement too.
Okay,
Yeah, there's a lot of good movement. You saw that backflip. You might, for this game, you might have to like be really good with movements. Not like, I don't want to exaggerate and say really good, but like you have to understand movement to be able to play this game properly. That's what it's looking like to me, because they moving around. They're barely blocking. They're just like flash stepping and back flipping and jumping and doing all that before like the M1 and stuff. Okay, so for what I'm seeing in this combat, it looks like there's no like crazy combos. Like, you know, like one person is just not just putting the other person in a crazy body bag, where it's like they're just depleting like half their HP. It's like there's an actual exchange of like blows, but I don't see any parrying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if you guys see parrying, just put it down in the comments. I can't see any parrying at all. Maybe it might be perfect blocking. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably perfect blocking they have in the game. Cause that sounded like a perfect blocking sound.
That throws me off so much.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
what is
goodness.
this meter and why is it reducing? That's my question now. Why is it reducing? What is this bar right here? I keep calling it meter. What is this bar? I don't know what this bar is, but it looks like it's pretty significant. All right, so we had to cut out that part because there was sound. Okay, I really don't want any sound. I completely forgot. I didn't even notice it. But let's check out this clip. All right. Some nice dashes right here. That's a nice flash tip. Like all I'm seeing is blocking. I'm not seeing any parrying. That's why I feel like it has perfect block instead of actual parrying. Like look, this guy, he's just blocking. Not that I'm concluding that that's the case, but and not that I'm saying that it's bad if the game is not if the game is not parry based. I'm just looking for like those details so we can know what exactly or how exactly the game's combat is. Okay, that's the Holy War X. The Holy War X combat right there, the air combos. It's really nice. Okay, it looks like you can spam it twice, but it also looks like you can actually counter that. If you get stuck in that, you can actually counter, because I just saw that other person counter right there. You can see right there, he perfect dodge, and then he was able to counter it. But the other guy was he just saw that and then, you know. But yeah, like I said, it just looks like there's gonna be a lot of movement in this game. I don't really see any parrying. I'm guessing it's gonna be like perfect blocking and then movements, like primarily just movements. That's light magic right there, I'm guessing. Or is it gonna be a mix of different? Oh no, that's light magic. That is like he's using light magic. Yeah, bro, it's definitely perfect blocking. Yep, it's perfect blocking. Cause I just seen it right now. It's perfect blocking. Games that usually have that stuff, I'm not saying, but that's what it's looking to me right now. Games that usually have that stuff, it usually gives off perfect blocking. Okay, it says race V2. Okay, so it looks like there's gonna be race V2s, like blocks food. I'm just kidding. I don't want to compare the game to blocks food. I'm good. Before the devs see this video, be like, "Oh, you compare our game to blocks food, bro? The game is not blocks food." I know. It's not blocks food. Oh, it's just the same abilities. It's the same combat, bro. Those M1s are fast, bro. It's given peroxide too. I mean, not that the movement looks the same, but it's like the way peroxide is, you know, where it's like perfect blocking and stuff like that. But I really don't know what this bar is right here. If you're the dev, just tell us, you know what I'm saying? And also, if you notice anything that looks like fairy tale, put it down in the comments so that people who are actually watching the video are not confused. I think that's gonna be it. We've already reacted to all the sneaks that they had in their channel. Okay, so if you're new, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Again, like I said in the intro, the game will be releasing either on Friday this week or next week Friday. Okay, that is what this staff right here told me, that it's gonna release either this week or next week. All right, I don't really know for my controller players out there. I don't really know yet if the game is releasing on controller support. But for keyboard and mouse players that play on console, the game will be available to you guys to be able to play on release. I did talk to the devs for controller support, and the staff right here, he said he was gonna actually talk to the developers to see if they can add controller support. I also actually told them that I could recommend controller support keybinds to the devs for them to add. So we're just gonna see if the game comes out on console. That would be nice. If it doesn't, well, I don't know what to say about that. But make sure y'all check the game out when it releases. Again, if you're new, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.